0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone. Ted Williams gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. And that ends the inning. David Peralta makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Catfish steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Corey Seager will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Manny Machado into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Berra finds it. Buster Posey set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Joey Votto strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Chris Bryant will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Adam Jones is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Number 12, Adam Jones.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Into the box now, Phil Niekro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Catfish looks in. Here's the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
D. Gordon will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Robin Yount will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8th, pitcher.
Digging in now, Catfish Hunter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, let's get a look at this knuckleball in show motion. This is the kind of shot here that this camera was made for. Look at the way that this thing just seems to be floating in the air. That is so hard to hit. I mean, I hated those things.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Andre Dawson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Catfish comes set. First pitch on its way. Will Clark will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. He's got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. Yount is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Pitch out, nothing doing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Lined back over second. In there, a base hit. Corey Seager stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is there. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And Carlos Gomez will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta is over. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 4.
Settling in now, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder
Ted Williams digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Machado is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Manny Machado will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Catfish has the sign. Here's the 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Buster Posey is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Posey is retired. 2 down now.
now batting, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. Tap foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. His second home run of the series, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 9.
D. Gordon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Andre Dawson digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Will Clark steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Joey Votto will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Yogi Berra in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. In there, strike one. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And reined in, one away. Chris Bryant comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book.
Now batting,
Robin Yount bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch is a knuckleball that travels high, 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count, 3-0.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Right side, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Catfish Hunter is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. David Peralta makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out. Corey Seager comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Hunter's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Manny Machado ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gomez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Buster Posey digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave one. Dustin Pedroia will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Seager takes it in. A quick out number 1.
The batter, center fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the speedy Carlos Gomez. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. George Springer will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. We'll see Adam Jones. Adam Jones will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher number 30.
Phil Niekro steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. D. Gordon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ted Williams will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Knuckleball. No idea where that's going as he's got to hop out of the way. This is pulled into right, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Joey Votto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Smiley comes set and delivers. And he lays off there, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yogi Berra. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Scorched to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Joaquin Soria will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Chris Bryant will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Lays off 1-0.
Chris Bryant.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Robin Yount steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Andre Dawson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Will Clark will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Number 6.
David Peralta gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sliced hard on the ground. Pedroia has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Jose Abreu is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Peralta. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Ready on 1-2. On the ground to third. Machado has it. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-1, here it is. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Tommy Hunter will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Manny Machado will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Manny Machado.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Gomez. Still going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His second home run of the series, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead. Lifted in the air out to right. Springer moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. George Springer will stand in to lead things off here in the 9th, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Dylan Betances will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Dylan Betances.
George Springer will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Ted Williams digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This is hit high and deep out to left. Dawson racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple. Jacoby Ellsbury will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So stepping in, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Jones is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Number 8.
Yogi Berra will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now, after that sac fly, this is where you've got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And it's quickly 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve, 1-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Adam Jones will start things off here as this topsy-turvy ball game heads for a 10th inning.
Well, both teams had a chance to win this thing in the ninth, and both bullpens faltered. And now here we are wondering what's in store for us next.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Eric Hosmer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Dee Gordon stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Ellsbury on the move. He makes the play. Tony Sipp will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Chris Bryant steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Robin Yount ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Logan Forsythe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Logan Forsythe.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first, and we are going. Junichi Tazawa will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. He flew out in his last
Leading off for the
at-bat.
Mets, left fielder, Andre Dawson.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
For a guy who's had a good ball game, that's not the kind of swing you expect to see.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93. Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 22.
Will Clark, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Springer at the track. Gone!
Your attention, please.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Standing in now, David Peralta. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Corey Seager digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
This is hit softly to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been... Dustin Pedroia will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
In there, and it's 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
up next for the Cubs,
Carlos Gomez, ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. David Robertson will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
David Robertson.
Carlos Gomez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 4.
George Springer, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Too high, 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Seager fields it cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
First baseman.
Joey Votto stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Scott Kazmir will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Joey Votto will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And that misses ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over. Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance
Final
here.
line score for our ball game tonight.
So that just about does it. In front of a standing room only crowd, this joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. in front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is a buzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago Cubs.
Dee Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 9.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Into the box now, Andre Dawson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andre Dawson.
Out in front of it, strike one. Greinke comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Will Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Will Clark.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The tag from Pedroia, and he's out at second base. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Gomez will wait on it, and that will retire the side. Good first inning that time for Zach. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you've always got to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. George Springer will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take any more.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Batting third, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ted Williams is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ripped on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Dawson. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Joey Votto, a two-run shot. His second home run of the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. David Peralta makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
David Peralta.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Corey Seager will get his first cuts here.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line softly toward the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Manny Machado will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Batting 7.
Buster Posey set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Gomez, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this. Chris Bryant will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and you're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And there's ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Kluber gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Now a ball lined to the left side. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right side hit hard. Gordon is there. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Zach Greinke steps into the box. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2.
Pitcher number 39, Corey Kluber.
Corey Kluber is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Greinke's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you what, it's tough to try and outthink this guy out there. Seems like whatever pitch he throws, you're stuck looking for something else.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Now batting,
D. Gordon will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Into the box, Andre Dawson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Takes this the other way to right. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for... Dustin Pedroia will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Seager comes up with it, and he's set down one away.
up next for the Cubs,
Carlos Gomez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. He'll take the turn and head for second. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a bouncing ball, foul. One out and a runner on second base. Tapped out in front of home. Posey scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away. Ted Williams steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Pulled toward right center field. Jones has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. One left for the Cubs. And after three, Will Clark is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Now to the plate, David Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try. Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Corey Seager strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gomez racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets strand. Joey Votto is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that's too high, ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Stepping in, Yogi Berra. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 5th. Tied. Buster Posey heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Center fielder, number 12, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 39, Corey Kluber.
Corey Kluber comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Nope.
1-1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
The shortstop, Robin Young.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
The pitcher,
Zach Greinke stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Carlos Gomez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two as he chases the slider.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand to Gordon for 1.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
George Springer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No air. D. Gordon makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this is going to be just foul down the line, as that had double written all over it. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning. Andre Dawson will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Scorched to 3rd. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting,
Will Clark will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
the right fielder, number 6.
David Peralta will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Ted Williams will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Ted Williams.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, first base.
Joey Votto will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Yogi Berra will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Tap foul at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 6. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
To short, hit hard, reined in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Mets have decided to challenge the
Buster Posey steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Served out to left off the end of the bat. Oh, and he botches it. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Chris Bryant steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.